the old stadium. We said goodbye to the structure, but certainly not the memories. We broke ground on the new stadium in 2013, and we were able to do that because we had some very, very generous people step up and donate to the stadium and help us build that. And so I want to thank our donors. I want to thank our students who passed a referendum in record fashion to support the stadium. But I also want to specifically mention 4 gifts that really were the cornerstone in propelling the stadium forward. Carolyn and Ron Yokubaitis, as everybody knows. Ron is a former football player and Carolyn and Ron donated $10 million to the stadium, and that specific gift was the springboard that made the new stadium a reality. And by the way, we learned after the fact that Ron's teammate was also board of directors for TDECU. So just as fate would have it, there was all kinds of signs as we were walking through this progression. Their name will be displayed on the north complex of the stadium. Also, special thanks to the Robertson and Cullen family. They got together and donated money to help us build this new stadium. And Wilhelmina and Corbin Robertson Jr., their name will be displayed on the south complex. I don't know if Carol Ray Robertson has made it. She was trying to make it here today. She may not be, but special thanks. That legacy, that was really, really important for us, that legacy continue on. And the last two, the late, great John O'Quinn, his name will be on the field, and special thanks to the John M. O'Quinn Foundation and their president, Rob Wilson. And then finally, special thanks to the Burt Winston family and the Sterling Turner Foundation. Philip Winston is here representing the family, and his father's name, Burt F. Winston Jr., will be prominently displayed on the band complex. So. When we started looking for a naming partner, we really, believe it or not, were strategic. And the first and most important criteria was to really find somebody that shared our core values. An organization that was committed to excellence, committed to doing things the right way at all times. An organization where we shared mutual philosophies. And we talk in athletics about building champions for life, about hopefully serving our young people and making sure that they're when they graduate, that they're prepared to leave and tackle everything that they're faced with out in the real world. Just like the university does in terms of serving its students and serving the community. And certainly TDECU since 1955 has done a great job of serving its members, serving this Houston community. And so we certainly felt that that was a very, very perfect match. We also wanted somebody that realized that this was just more than putting a sign up on a stadium. It had to be much greater, much bigger than that. Somebody that understood that really partnership is about what you can give first rather than what you can get. And that very first exploratory meeting, we got a great sense of that. And I think both partners, both teams are coming together to make one team and to help make each other better. And we expect this to be a growing relationship over the next 10 years. And believe me when I say this, we could not have found a better partner. And if you can't tell by now, quite simple, we just liked them. We just really did. They are great people. So I would now like Coach Levine to come on up for a special presentation. Stephanie, if you're going to be on the team, you need to start dressing and look like you're on the team. So Dr. Couture, if you'd please stand up and join them as well. All right, we could not be more proud than to have the letters TDECU on our stadium. With that, please give a round of applause and welcome Stephanie Sherrod, President and Chief Executive Officer of TDECU.
Thank you, Mac. It is an honor and a privilege to be with you here today to announce that the new stadium at the University of Houston will be named TDECU Stadium. I'd like to start by thanking Dr. Couture and the University of Houston Board of Regents, as well as Mac Rhodes and the entire athletic department, not only for this partnership and the opportunity to name the stadium, though. You see, the University of Houston had a profound impact on TDECU years before this partnership we're celebrating today was ever conceived. The University of Houston has helped TDECU become the organization, we are today, by educating and developing many of the leaders who are part of this company. Leaders like Chuck Smith and Jason Schneider have been educated here. And our board members, including our chairman, Dick Smith, Frank Coe, and Mike Tracy, who is also a former U of H football player, all obtained their education at the University of Houston. There are many, many other people in our organization who have broadened their horizons here at the university. Unfortunately, too many for me to name. And I can tell you with certainty, we wouldn't be the company we are today without the University of Houston. And for that, you have my sincere appreciation. I'm not sure that the 10 men who started TDECU with $5 each foresaw that they were creating an organization who would have the ability to partner with the University of Houston in such a visible way. What I do know is they wanted to create a cooperative that would improve lives by giving each other not only loans based not only on their credit score, but on their character. And while today we provide many more services than loans, we use the same principles for serving our members as they did in 1955 when they made their first loan for a $35 refrigerator. I'd like to thank and recognize the TDECU Board of Directors for their unwavering support of the growth of TDECU, as well as this partnership. If you'd all just stand up and wave, I appreciate it. Thank you. They've continued the legacy left by those original 10 members by continuing to improve the community. After meeting with Dr. Couture and her team, we quickly realized the principles of the University of Houston resonate with our own here at TDECU. The University of Houston is led by individuals with great character, who believe in community and the spirit of cooperation and service, just like TDECU. Towards the end of the U of H mission statement, they state that they will engage in partnerships that serve the region and impact the world. Impacting the world is something we want to be a part of. We couldn't be prouder to be part of this winning team at the University of Houston. We're looking forward to August when the football team plays in TDECU Stadium for the first time, and we'll be right there with you wearing red.